So you've got a video game to pitch to me?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Have you played the Legend of Zelda series?
No. What's that about?
It's about a brave warrior and a wise mage stuck in an infinite loop of resurrection to fight a dark wizard.
Right, okay. How important is it that I play other games in the series?
Well, not very. Each is split to its own timeline, so it's a new mage and warrior and wizard, but it's the same old spirit, though.
Do they have names?
The mage is Zelda, the hero is Link, and Ganondorf is the dark wizard.
So how does this Zelda woman beat the Dark Wizard?
You actually play as Link.
But the title, isn't it Legend of Zelda?
Oops. But yeah, you play as Link.
That's kind of messed up, but alright. So what's this brave hero like? Does he give an inspirational speech to rally his allies and friends to the fight? Because, like, giving a long-winded, inspirational, quotable speeches, that's kind of wicked.
He's mute, actually, but he does rally 6 sages from across the land as an adult.
How does a mute rally 6 sages? And did you say an adult?
Well, by slaying a bunch of ghosts and monsters inside of a temple. But the whole game starts as a 10-year-old Link.
Why?
So we can make the first half of the game lighthearted, and the second half of the game a little darker and edgier. For example, as a small child, he goes into a talking tree and slays a giant earwig monster, but as an adult, he goes through a maze into a forbidden temple to slay a giant headless horseman ghost.
Okay, so what else as a kid?
Then he breaks into the palace,
Why though?
'cause the magical talking tree told him to.
Alright, okay, so what happens there?
We meet Princess Zelda.
Finally, we meet her.
We sure do.
So I'm guessing that she calls for the guards though, because you're just some rando who broke into her house and you're probably armed as a warrior.
Well, we are visibly armed with a sword and a shield, but she doesn't call for the guards because we kept having weird dreams about each other.
So are they both kids, or is she actually just a really creepy adult?
They're both kids, and not those type of dreams. The type of dreams where she gets attacked by the Dark Wizard and has to escape with the bodyguard, but then she tells him that since he has the Tree People's emerald, he needs the Ruby of the Rock People and the Sapphire of the Fish People.
Tree, rock, and fish people. These people need names.
Kirkuri, Zora, and Goron?
Are those even words or random noises an infant makes?
They sure are words. And anyway, each group has a task for him. The Gorons want him to slay a dragon, and the Zora's a jellyfish.
Hey, real quickly, how does he heal?
What?
Well, surely he's going to get hurt at some point along his adventure, so how does he heal?
Well, he has a series of hearts, and he replenishes them by slaying enemies and, consuming their hearts. And if he consumes the swole heart of a boss, he gets an extra in the series.
So, are we going with brave mute hero?
What do you mean?
Like with minimal promoting, he is willing to kill rare, probably one of kind creatures, every minion, and defenseless critter in his path, and then eats their heart. Kinda sounds like a dark psychopath.
He's the hero.
Okay, if you say so.
So he manages to get the stones, and then he enters the Sacred Realm, but he gets kidnapped by the Sacred Realm's sage when he tries to steal the evil slaying sword.
Does he train them for all them years?
Nope, he just holds him in stasis.
So he will be defenseless then, as 7 years of sleeping and floating would make your muscles degrade.
Nope, it's totally fine 'cause magic.
Alright, fair enough.
So he wakes up like 7 years later, stronger and more capable as a warrior, and he goes off to the 5 different temples to activate the different sages
How does he activate them?
by killing monsters.
But, so, why does he go?
So they'll help him reach Ganon's floating castle.
So time did continue and he really did it. He took over the world.
Well, 7 years did pass, and we did even age in those years.
Alright, prick, either way, it's all this.
Well, all this does kind of exclude all the dicking around you can do.
Are there many opportunities?
Just a few, like going fishing, couple shooting ranges, learning a dozen songs, searching for smaller swole hearts to add extras, search for golden spiders and their coins, run some medicine, give away a bunch of masks, uh, collect a few pouches, buy, craft, or find new weapons and gear, several mazes, time trials, and planting beans.
I'm surprised he has any time to save anything. Damn.
I'm not even close to being done, but since we're on the topic of dicking around, if all goes well, there's a whole bunch of different timelines we'd like to explore.